And I'm not like always the super most energetic person in the morning, but when it comes to working out, I do enjoy getting up early in the morning and getting it done. Good morning. Thursday, May 21st. Woke up at 4:20 this morning because normally we've been starting our day at 9, which worked out great for my workout schedule because I was able to get up, be at the gym by 6 o'clock, get my workout done, get back here, eat, shower, and be at work by about 8:30-ish, 8:40. So this morning they're having us come in at 8. And so I was debating, do I work out after work? Do I just get up, get ready, get there at 8, and then go? I'm assuming then we'd leave at 5, and then I would go to the gym afterwards. Well, Tuesday I went to the gym afterwards because I do my Tuesday morning meeting with men, the men's group that I meet up with. I forgot to get bananas again. Ugh. I can't hardly think this morning. I'm not quite awake in my brain. So it was either go afterwards. I went afterwards on Tuesday. That's what I was talking about. Afterwards on Tuesday. And I didn't quite... It was busy. That's what it was. It was busy, and I had to wait a little bit for some machines, not all the machines, so it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't quite ideal to get in and get out to do my workout. So I decided to go ahead and wake up super early. So my alarm was set for 4:20 in the morning. Got up. Actually, I woke up and I was kind of in a limbo state where, I was a little bit of awake. My brain was like, is it 4:20 yet? Thankfully, I was able to get right up, get the day started, but I've got to make sure that I am moving and hustling so that I can get to the gym when they open at 5, get my workout done. Oh, geez, blueberries everywhere. Get back, shower, and get there by 8 o'clock. Obviously, I want to be there a little bit before 8, at least 15 to 10 minutes before 8, because like I learned in the military, being in the Marine Corps, if you're on time, you're 10 minutes late. So far, things are going great as far as getting my workout done. What's really nice is that they give us about 20 minutes because we've been sitting all day. And so they give us some time to do a little workout. And Tuesday, I did a little walk outside outside where the building is, where we're at. And then yesterday I walked on the treadmill. So I got some steps in, which is good. So that's nice of them. And what they're saying is that, normally when you're working, you're not sitting at your desk all day. You're out on the floor doing stuff. And me as social media, I'll be out on the floor creating content. What my biggest pet peeve is when you put the powder in there and there's little pieces of powder. No matter how much you shake it, that powder gets stuck right there. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it in the screen. It gets stuck right there. Oh, that drives me crazy. I definitely would consider myself more of a morning person. I don't know. I've always been a morning person. I'm not like always the super most energetic person in the morning. But when it comes to working out, I do enjoy getting up early in the morning and getting it done because I can really talk myself out of going to the gym or doing anything active. Now, when it comes to pickleball or playing around a disc golf, that's a lot easier to say, yeah, let's go do that. But when it comes to working out, going to the gym and doing something, I really got to talk myself into it after work, especially after a long day or just a rough day. So getting up earlier to me is a much better option. Go to bed early. Of course, last night I did some cooking. I stayed up late because it was a 6-month anniversary for me and my girlfriend. Yay! So we spent some time together, and then I had to leave her place early, get back here, but I still had to do some cooking. So I spent about an hour cooking. So I didn't go to bed as early as I wanted to, but I did get to bed earlier than normal. Got up, so I got probably about, by the time I fell asleep, I probably got about 6.5 hours. Not super ideal because we want to shoot for 7 to 8 hours, obviously. In this circumstance, I think I'll be okay. All right. Time to get going. I made it. It is 4:55. I have 5 minutes. Why am I so close? 5 minutes to spare. So I got here on time, which is fantastic. So I'll be here right when they open, get a little warm up done, and then get my workout done. Great job, guys. Good job. It'll be nice. It'll be interesting. I haven't been to the gym when they opened in a long time. So I'm surprised there's not people waiting to get into the gym, because typically people get here, there's like a wave of people. You ever notice at certain gyms? There's a wave. I always thought there's an early wave, like people get here right when it opens, get in, get out, and then it slows down to probably about 5:45, 6 when people leave, and then like another wave comes in at 6:30, and then around 8:39 is when it really gets low, because obviously everybody's gone home, probably showered, and at work, and so it's usually pretty slow. Yeah, I can go in now. There's like nobody here. Oh yeah, probably shouldn't be filming in the bathroom, sorry. Here's my meal prep for this week. Should be enough food for about 4 days, I think. I just started cooking to see what I come up with. So this is breakfast, and the two of them have, well, they all have eggs. It's a mix of eggs and ground turkey and some bell peppers and onions. And two of them had some potatoes, about 70 grams of potatoes. And then the other two I'll have with some Ezekiel bread, so I can get my fiber and carbs. And then these are lunches, and this has about 6 ounces of ground beef, some patties I made. This has about 100 grams of sweet potato, and then about a cup cooked broccoli. And then the other two have 4 ounces of ground beef and 1 chicken thigh, and then some white potatoes, about 70 grams of white potato, and the broccoli. And this one has 2 chicken thighs, the white potato and broccoli. And then I have, these are ground chicken with some cheese and salsa. These are just burritos. They have about 4 ounces of ground chicken each, and then some low carb tortillas. So 4 lunches, 4 breakfasts, and 2 dinners, or however I want to mix it up. So 6 meals. 8 meals. No, 10 meals, if I can count. Yes, 10 meals to get me through the beginning of the week. All in all, this meal prep took about 2 hours of just air fryer and frying pans. I think next time what I'll do is I'll cook the broccoli and roast it in the oven, so it can be cooking while I cook the other stuff. While I cook the chicken thighs and the beef. Meal prep for the week. Wrapping up the weekend. I'm just going to be honest, the weekend wasn't the greatest as far as my eating. I had a few cookies and went out to eat several times over the weekend. I don't know if it was just the busy week or what, but just for full transparency, yeah, wasn't the greatest weekend. Didn't do any exercising. My new workout plan is the 5-day routine, and I told myself I was going to go walking or something Saturday and Sunday. Ended up pulling some orders for Class Disc, the disc golf company I have online. Well, for Cool Daddy Disc Golf, Class Discs is the company that I sell, but I'm Cool Daddy. I don't own Class Discs. My grandson came over to help me pull some orders, spent time with him, met up with my parents, went out to eat, then spent some time with my girlfriend. We did some budgeting, had a budgeting meeting. I know that sounds weird to have a budgeting meeting with someone you're dating, but we're 6 months into it, and I really believe I'm really going forward as though, I want to marry this girl. I love her, and I want to move on. So we had the finance meeting to see if we were on the same page for financing. And you can give me what you think about it in the comments below if you want, but it made sense to us to make sure we're on the same page as far as finances. So that was a good meeting, or a good time together talking about that. Good discussion. We went out to eat. I didn't eat. I ate a hamburger and with fries. Then the next day I had a sandwich at Panera Bread, and so it just wasn't a good weekend. I don't know. It's like one of those things. I don't have nothing. I don't have excuse. It's just one of those things that the busy, crazy week just made me relax too much over the weekend, and I've got to get that under control. So I want to have fun. I want to be able to enjoy food, but I can't go crazy. I can't go off the rails like that. But I haven't done a video in a while where I've done the flex, so I'm gonna do that now. And when I say flex, I mean more the video where I have my shirt off. So this is my shirt off. Here we go. Wait, I'm gonna lower this a little bit so that angle looks better. Here we go. So this is the flex shirt. This is sorry if it's dirty over there. This is me flexing so I can look back and see what I look like as I lose weight. If I quit having my weekends of eating too much junk. But here we go. So I went up. I mean, this last week I was going up in weight so that I do some progressive overloading, and I did like some of the movements I did. I did like going up in weight. I want to get that right there. Get that going right there. Just got to get rid of this. But yeah, so that was the check-in. Oh, I got some new shoes. Hold on. The shoes I had been wearing when I ran were these Konas, and I did like the cushion. They were a nice cushion, but they really wore out quite a bit. Right there, as you can see, they wore out quite a bit, and they started to hurt my feet. And I don't know if it was because the cushion's worn out. I mean, I had when I did the 75 hard, and I was walking every day for 75 days. These is what I wore, so I put some good mileage on these. But it felt like they were kind of wearing out, and I didn't want to go for another Konas. I wanted something that had a little more wider toe box. These aren't the smallest ones like some Nikes I've had in the past, but they weren't the widest, so I got these. These are Flex footwear, and they have a wider toe box. I mean, you can even see that they have a wider toe box. I tried them on, and you can tell they have a wider toe box. And they, from what I understand, they're from a guy who was on the design team for Reebok or worked for Reebok, and he created these. And they have even though they have a lot of cushion, they have the zero heel to toe, so it's supposed to mimic a barefoot stride or barefoot, or the way your foot strikes the ground. If I read that right, it's supposed to mimic like if you're barefoot, kind of a flat. They feel comfortable. I was a little apprehensive because I can only order them online, or at least I don't know of a place where you can buy them anywhere local. So I wasn't sure how they feel, but they fit good. They feel like maybe an 11.5, but I'm always scared that 11.5, because I wear size 12. I'm always scared that 11.5 my toes will rub up against there, and then of course that's not comfortable. So a little bit of room I think is good. Plus a little bit of room is probably good as your feet expand when they sweat, or not sweat, but you know, when you go on a run or you go on a walk, your feet expand a little bit. So I'm going to walk in these, see how they feel. I'll walk in them tomorrow for the first time. I'm going to make sure that I get my steps in so that I got my deadline. I can't remember if I talked about trying to be ready excuse me, trying to be ready for my nephew's wedding. That's in May, about mid-May, and I want to get down I'd love to get down about 15 more pounds before the wedding. Anyway, these are new shoes. I'll have to report back how the shoes are done. But that's it's kind of a hodgepodge of footage and talks on this video from the past week of my first week of working at the new job, and making sure I get up and do my morning routine. That went fantastic. I made it there in time, got my workout done, got back here a little worn out in the evening to where I didn't do my second workout, and so I need to start doing that even if I'm going for a 20-30 minute walk. Now some of the days I did actually do a walk, but not every day. I need to do it more consistently. So all right, we'll check in with you next week or next time. Might be every couple weeks, I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes.